Buenos días. Good morning. Bienvenidos a la Congregación Unitariana Universalista de Asheville. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Asheville. Soy la reverenda Claudia Jiménez y soy ministra de formación de fe en esta congregación. I'm Reverend Claudia Jiménez and I serve this congregation as minister of faith formation. Visitante o feligres, visitor or congregant, presente o en línea, on site or online, queremos que sepa, we want you to know que quien quiera que seas, whoever you are, de donde quiera que vengas, wherever you come from, a quien quiera que ames, whoever you love, estés donde estés en el viaje de explorar quién eres, wherever you are on the journey of becoming who you are meant to be, eres valioso y digne de amor. You are valuable and worthy of love. Eres bienvenida aquí. You are welcome here. And this morning, you are in for a treat. This is our all ages service, so our youngest and our youth are invited to join in with the adults in faith formation. So it will be a time this morning of listening to story, of singing, of embodiment, and of using our imagination. Now this coming week, how many have a day off? Is anybody not going to school or not going to work? Can anybody tell me why? Why no school? Winter break. Because it's the weekend. Any other reason? There is a holiday that's a little controversial. And what holiday? Thanksgiving. And so this is a holiday when how many of us are gathering with friends or family? Look at that. Chosen family, right? Yes. So we are gathering, we are sharing meals, we are sharing stories, we are sharing gratitude. And as we do all that, we are also invited to consider that Thanksgiving is also a day of mourning for indigenous people all across North America. So I invite you also to make time to explore with your families and communities of choice the meaning of the holiday. This morning, our service will celebrate Cherokee culture, and it is a reminder to us that despite the horrors of the past, Native peoples have survived and their culture thrives. And we will be reflecting on this book. How many of you are familiar with it? I see a few hands. It is entitled, We Are Grateful, Oyali Heliga, written by Tracy Sorrell, who is a citizen of the Cherokee Nation and lives in Oklahoma. So this morning, we indeed are grateful. This place is made sacred by your presence with us, and super joyful with the presence of all ages together, a truly multi-generational community, which is how we learn to be together with each other across ages. I am deeply grateful today for our worship team, our worship associate, Jill Overholt and Saley, our guest musician, Chris Rosser, our music director, Dr. Les, and our tech team, Simon and Graham. And we are also grateful for everyone who lends a helping hand, for ushers, for greeters, for coffee hour baristas, and everyone who keeps this place buzzing. And today in particular, we are super buzzing because we have our craft fair, and a lot of folks have helped to make that happen. So at this time, I invite you to silence your devices and let us together receive the gift of our centering music.
How's everybody doing? Good, all right. You guys ready to sing? There's a part in this song for all of you. It'll be really obvious. You're just going to echo me for one part in here. I'll cue you. It's going to be great. Great day in the morning. We got a lot to be thankful for. Yellow maples and a red roof barn. Sun coming up like a medicine ball. Great day in the morning. Turn on your radio. Turn up that song, Sweetness. Ain't that the one that we both know? Turn it up. Turn it up. A little bit louder. Turn it up. Great day in the morning. Let's kick our heels up high. I wanna kiss you, stop yawning. There ain't one dark cloud in the sky, not one. Great day in the morning. 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 Early to bed and early to rise. Dreams in your head and stars in your eyes. Sun on your face makes me realize it's gonna be another great day in the morning. Great day in the morning. I love every new day with you. Turn over now, you've been snoring. The birds are singing and the sky is blue. Great day in the morning. We got reason to celebrate. Let's throw a party, I don't mean maybe. It's gonna be our red letter day. Red letter. Red letter. Here we go. Great day in the morning. 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 Woo! Nice.
I'd like to invite Zaylee to come up and join me to light the chalice. Every time we gather, we light the chalice, the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith. Our chalice lighting this morning has hand movements that Zaylee's going to help us with, so please join in. We light this chalice to celebrate Unitarian Universalism. This is the community of the open mind. This is the community of the helping hand. This is the community of the loving heart. Together, we care for our earth and work for friendship and peace in our world. Ready for our first slide? We are grateful. Go back one. There we go. We are grateful. Ochali Heliga by Tracy Sorrell. Art by Frené Lassac. Tracy Sorrell is a citizen of the Cherokee Nation. She invites us to journey through the year with the Cherokee family and their tribal nation as they celebrate blessings and reflect on struggles. Today there will be 4 readings. We'll start with gratitude for the fall, which is also the start of the Cherokee year. Cherokee people say Ochali Heliga to express gratitude. It is a reminder to celebrate our blessings and reflect on our struggles daily, throughout the year, and across the seasons. Uligo Huzdi, fall. When the cool breezes blow and leaves fall, we say Ochali Heliga. We say Ochali Heliga as shell shakers dance all night around the fire, and burnt cedar scent drifts upward during the great new moon ceremony. As we clean our house, wear new clothes, enjoy a feast, and forget old quarrels to welcome the Cherokee New Year. We say Ochali Heliga while we collect bottle brush and honeysuckle to weave baskets, to remember our ancestors who suffered hardship and loss on the Trail of Tears, and have hope as our Elisi, grandmother, cradles the newest member of our Cherokee family and reveals his Cherokee name. Now I want to invite you to close your eyes and imagine a fall day. Think of all the colors that you see. Imagine those colors. Let's take a few deep breaths. Who can share a color that they saw in the fall? What you got? You saw red? Yeah? What color did you see? Pink?
Over there.
We got it. Aha, right there. There we go. Orange. Yeah, I see some really bright oranges too. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. We got one more? Did I see another hand? Anybody? Yeah, what color did you see? Yellow. Oh, yep, true. All right. And now let us sing together. Please rise in body or spirit. We invite our littles and anyone who would like to hum along if you are not familiar with the song.
We celebrate the web of life, its magnitude we sing, for we can see divinity in every living thing. A fragment of the perfect whole in cactus and in quail, as much in tiny barnacle as in the great blue whale. Respect the water, land, and air, which gave all creatures birth. Protect the lives that all that share the glory of the earth. Gola, winter. As bears sleep deep and snow blankets the ground, we say we are grateful. Oya li heliga. We say Oya li heliga while elders share stories and we savor buttery bread and steamy hominy soup. We say Olla li heliga when we feed our animal and bird friends. We say Olla li heliga as the older children teach younger ones how to make corn husk dolls and play cane flutes. We say Olla li heliga while we gather to remember an uncle who has passed on. We say Olla li heliga as men cuddle babies and sing traditional lullabies in Yalagi, Cherokee. And so as we think of wintertime and what happens when we are in these long days, short days, and we have longer nights, it's darker when it's longer, it's a time for reflection. So I am going to invite us for our time of meditation into an embodied reflection by Reverend Karen Herring, and it's a winter mudra, mudra meaning embodied practice. And so we're going to go through this mudra 3 times. You can say it, and you can also do the hand motions if you would like. And so I know we are kind of crowded in today, but just make sure you have room to move your arms. You don't have to, if you want to stand up, you can, but you can do this sitting down. And so I'm going to go through the motions once, and then we can say the words and do the motions 3 times. So we begin with, may I rest in the stillness, just follow the motions for now, in the stillness of winter. So it's may I rest, imagine a pond, frozen pond, in the stillness of winter and it snows. Okay? May I cherish my body, my dreams, and my intuition. So you go around, may I cherish my body, my dreams, and my intuitions. Then you're going to cross your hands. Guide me from fear to courage. So guide me from fear to courage. Teach me to see deep into my soul. So teach me to see deep into my soul. And then we do winter again. That's a lot to remember, so if you just want to say the words, that's okay, and we'll go through this 3 times. Okay, so let's take a breath and really think about the darkness, think about winter, and think of this opportunity to slow down and be still when it gets dark. May I rest in the stillness of winter. May I cherish my body, my dreams, and intuitions. Guide me from fear to courage. Teach me to see deep into the mirror of my soul. May I rest in the stillness of winter. May I cherish my body, my dreams, and intuitions. Guide me from fear to courage. Teach me to see deep into the mirror of my soul. One more time. May I rest in the stillness of winter. May I cherish my body, my dreams, and intuitions. Guide me from fear to courage. Teach me to see deep into the mirror of my soul. May it be so. Let us share a few moments of silence. And before we move into our ritual of the stones and water, I just want to say how beautiful it is to be up here and to watch all of your movements as you went through the mudra, and how awesome it is to see our children being creative and with us this morning. It is truly a blessing, and it is truly something that we are deeply grateful for. And so, because we care for each other in this community, we make time every Sunday that we gather to be present for any joys or sorrows that are in our lives. And to symbolize that reality, we begin our ritual by adding salt to the water to represent any sorrows, any challenges, any illness in our lives, any injustices in our world. And we add to that salty water, which could represent our tears, petals that represent the beauty and the kindness that exists alongside these things that weigh down our hearts. And so I invite you to partake in our ritual and come up and grab a stone. So come through the sides, take a stone, place it in our communal bowl, and then walk through the center back to your seat, and just figure out how you do that dance of walking past each other when there's so many of us. And if anybody would like for a stone to be added for them into the water, please raise your hand and we will do that. Let our ritual begin. Hey, Benji. If you have placed a stone in our shared bowls for a sorrow in your heart, know that this community holds you in love. If you have placed a stone for something joyful, know that we celebrate with you. And we will add a final stone to our bowl for those at home and those not here with us. May we know that together or apart, this community is one.
Go gay ye, spring. When flowers fill streams and shoots spring up, we say, Ochali Heliga. We say, Ochali Heliga, while men sing, asking for thunder and lightning's protection of the emerging sprouts that women tend. We say, Ochali Heliga, as we gather wild onions, spring's first food, and serve them with hen's eggs. As we practice patience to sew moccasins and coil clay to build beautiful pots. We say Ochali Heliga as we plant ani, strawberries, an ancestral story's sweet-smelling reminder not to argue with each other. Our people tell the story of the sun, introducing strawberries to reunite the first man and first woman who were mad at each other. We say Ochali Heliga as we embrace a clan relative heading off to serve our country. Now I invite you to close your eyes and imagine a spring day here in Asheville or wherever you call home. Think of all the sounds that you hear. Imagine those sounds. Where are they coming from? Who's making them? Let us take a few deep breaths. Who can share a sound that they hear in the spring? Yeah, got a hand there? Okay. Zaylee? Birds chirping. You remembered? Birds, more birds chirping, a lot of birds in the spring, yeah. Yeah, what do you have? A creature under this place, maybe scurrying around. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Audra? Crickets. Yeah. Did you have something else? No? Spiders. Scurrying around. Mm. Sounds delightful, yes. A deer walking through the woods. Very quiet sound. Yeah. All right. We're going to turn it over to a song by Chris.
I'm grateful to be here today. Grateful for the breath to say I'm grateful for each day left, every rhythm in my chest. I'm grateful, grateful, grateful. Our dear friend passed away, far too young, we said. But no one can ever say how long we have left. So hold your loved ones tighter, cry for the ones lost along the way, and wake up every day saying I'm grateful to be here today, grateful for the breath to say I'm grateful for each day left, every rhythm in my chest. I'm grateful, grateful, grateful. We'll gather to remember, share pictures on our phone, laugh at the old stories that we already know. We promise never to forget till our final day, and vow to always keep saying I'm grateful to be here today, grateful for the breath to say I'm grateful for each day left, every rhythm in my chest. I'm grateful, 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 grateful.
Thank you, Chris. And after the cold winter season, what season are we grateful for? Summer, Gogi. As the crops mature and the sun scorches, we say Oya li heliga. We say Oya li heliga. We are grateful when we wade into the cool creek to catch crawdads for supper. We say Oya li heliga while we click-clack sticks as we sink our teeth into the season's first harvest at the green corn ceremony. We say Oya li heliga as we chase a small ball and fling it high in the stickball game pole. We say Oya li heliga when we recall the ancestors' sacrifices to preserve our way of life, to celebrate Nules Tani Dola, history, and listen to our leaders speak at Cherokee National Holiday. Every day, every season, Oya li heliga, we are grateful. Damos gracias. And so, as our story ends, we have an invitation for gratitude not just once a year, but really all year long. And alongside that, a call to know our history, to understand this holiday that many of us celebrate. And yes, it is a time for joy. It is a time for community and yummy food and lots of fun. And it is also a time to remember our history and to figure out what we are called to do, because gratitude should lead to generosity. And I will close with a quote that came from a conversation that was had when our list of values as Unitarian Universalists, we had a General Assembly where we do the business of the congregations, and there was a big conversation about what are the values that center Unitarian Universalists. And one of the values on that list is generosity. And because we are Unitarian Universalists and we welcome conversation and suggestions for how we do things, there was a group of people that went to this commission and said, We see that you have included generosity in the values, but we think the value should not be generosity, but it should be gratitude. Gratitude, they said, should be named as one of Unitarian Universalism's core expressions. They said it is an important spiritual practice that should be considered of higher value than generosity. And the vice chair of the commission, Reverend Cheryl Walker, spoke to this question because we listen to each other and we have conversations. And she noted that, in fact, the commission had really struggled to decide gratitude or generosity. And after a lot of conversation, they came to the conclusion that the ultimate goal of gratitude is generosity. In other words, generosity is a higher value than gratitude. But why, you ask yourselves, right? Why? Reverend Walker went on to say the following. If she is merely grateful for what she has, and is not in turn generous with her time, resources, and her love of our faith, then her gratitude would simply be an exercise in individualism. However, if her gratitude calls her to extend her blessings to the world, that is called generosity. So as we leave today, may our gratitude not merely be an exercise in individualism. May gratitude be a practice that leads us to the generosity of time, presence, gift, and resources, so that all around us may thrive and be safe. May it be so, beloveds. And now, let us sing together, and we will sing through this hymn 3 times. Please rise in body or spirit. And our hymn is From You I Receive.
Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together
And now it's time for the work of the congregation. At this point, we'd like to invite any visitors to stand and introduce themselves and tell us, should you be willing, your name and where you're coming from today. And Usher will be around with a microphone. Got one down here in the front.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Kathleen. I live in Weaverville, and I've been in Asheville now 3 years, and I've been intending to get here, so it only took me 3 years.
Welcome.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm friends with Holly and Orion here, and I'm very impressed by this crowd, and I'm very impressed with what I understand and see that the UU Church does in the community, and for that I am grateful. Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm Melissa, and I'm from Virginia. I just moved here 4 months ago.
Welcome.
Hi, my name is Leslie, and I used to come to the UU years ago and moved, and it's taken me a while to get back, but I'm happy to be back and grateful for this community. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you all. After our service, please look out for Trevor. There's Trevor. Oh, we got double treble. Double Trevor. That's sort of like double trouble, but, double Trevor. Like all of us, he's excited to meet you and can help with any questions, as can all folks at our welcome table. Our announcements run as slides at the beginning of the service. If you missed them, you can refer to Thursday's weekly e-news, as everything is described there. If you don't receive the e-news, email us at information@uuasheville.org, and Lauren can help. This morning, Rev. Claudia has a special announcement.
So one of the things that we are doing to support our immigrant neighbors to know that we care and we're paying attention to what's happening with ICE is that we've joined in with other faith communities, and this campaign, Love Thy Neighbor, has been started. We have a banner outside our building, and many other congregations, I think at least 8, have banners. And so what we're asking people to do is to blanket our community with signs that say, love thy neighbor. And so in the foyer, we have signs, and we're selling them at cost so that we can keep refurbishing the inventory. And for those of you who cannot put signs in front of your homes, we have these clings, so they're not sticky, they're just the clingy things. And they also say, love thy neighbor, and you can place them on your windows on your car. So we encourage you to participate in that campaign. But more importantly, if you do not have the hotline for SEMA to report if someone is being taken by ICE, I invite you to take out your phone and to type in the SEMA, and they're compañeros inmigrantes de la montaña. ¿Algo más? En acción. Compañeros inmigrantes de la montaña en acción. And their number is 1-888. I guess you don't need the one, right? 888 839 2839. And I'll say it one more time. 888 839 2839. It's CIMA, CIMA, Compañeros Inmigrantes de la Montaña en Acción. What they do is they send out trained people to verify that in fact it is ICE, because there is a lot of misinformation that is going on around ICE presence. And then secondly, people that are trained to respond are sent to the location to verify that it indeed happened. And actually this weekend there was an amazing training that was held by representatives from Siembra at UCC Land of Sky, where we received training to figure out how we can respond as individuals or as groups. And so we got these whistles and some takeaways from the training, and we are hoping to have a training here at some point, because it's not enough to have a whistle and make noise. You need to know how to do that and when it's appropriate, because often these law enforcement people tend to be very disrespectful towards people, not only towards the perceived the immigrants, but also toward protesters. So we don't want to give these out irresponsibly unless we know how to use them. So stay tuned for a training. And I have another special announcement. What's that on your shoulder? It looks like a blood drop.
Good morning. My name's Julie Ransom, and Reverend Claudia and I have done a couple prior blood draws here at we've helped coordinate these with the Blood Connection is the organization in town that has helped us get these organized. We've done them roughly once a year, but not on a real definitive schedule because we're small and we're doing it the best we can. We are going to be coordinating with the youth to help do some volunteering, but really want to spread the word. And I realize this is short notice, so that's part of why I brought my blood drop here to help me today. But on Sunday, December 7th, so not the one right after Thanksgiving, but the next one, we're going to have sign-up slots between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. And you'll probably notice if you look around the congregation that there's a bunch of these signs posted on the wall or on different places. And if you know how to do the little scan thing, we can, that's great. If not, come find me after or a person under 25 and they can help you. I hear. And but also another cool thing is that not only are you going to help give this blood that will stay in our community, that's one thing I like about this group is that they vow to keep the blood right here. They're not sending it off to another place, and I know we all need it, but it's great that it's right here. And they will actually give you some kind of card through, I think it's like an Amazon card or something that you can buy yourself a little special treat after for up to $40. And then another thing I like about this group is that they have sort of expanded who all can donate. I know Red Cross has real strict, especially for some of the queer groups and folks who've ever had a male gay partner or anything like that. This one's a little bit more broad, so if you're nervous about it, just go on their website and check out who all can donate. Maybe you can donate and you didn't know you could. So anyway, check it out. Come grab me in the sale after if you have any questions, or Reverend Claudia. Thank you.
After the service, we've got the craft fair. It's also Soup Sunday, soup to go. So fill your bellies and buy things for people. Our community plate recipient this month is Veterans Healing Farm, dedicated to enhancing the mental, emotional, and physical well-being of our veterans, their families, and their caregivers. They accomplish this by creating a safe, peaceful environment that fosters healing and camaraderie. The farm fosters self-empowerment and peer support through the practice of organic farming, beekeeping, and continuing education workshops. The farm is also a great place for us to volunteer. It's located in Mills River and serves Henderson and Buncombe counties. You can donate by check, but be sure to write community plate in the memo line. You can also donate online. The work and ministries of this congregation are entirely supported by the generosity of our members and friends. We celebrate your generosity each Sunday with music and thanks. You make us possible, and we give thanks for you. The offering will now be gratefully collected.
This is a song written by Beth Nielsen Chapman called How We Love. Life has taught me this, every day is new. And if everything is true, all that matters when we're through is how we love. Faced with what we lack, some things fall apart, But from the ashes, new dreams start. All that matters to the heart is how we love. How we love. How we love. From the smallest act of kindness, in a word, a smile, a touch, in spite of our mistakes, chances come again. If we lose or if we win, all that matters in the end is how we love. How we love. How we love. I will not forget your kindness when I needed it so much. Sometimes we forget, trying to be strong in this world of right and wrong. All that matters when we're gone, all that mattered all along. All we have that carries on is how we love.
For the gifts of your presence, time, wisdom, and resources, we are grateful.
Ready to sing? Okay, good. We're going to practice your part. It's very easy. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Whoa. Whoa. We have nothing if we don't have love. Sing that part together. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa. We have nothing if we don't have love. It's going to be great. All right. What difference does it make if we speak like angels? If we have all knowledge and we know every mystery? What difference does it make if our faith moves mountains? If we give our money and we die like martyrs? Hey, hey, whoa, whoa. We have nothing if we don't have love. Hey, hey, whoa. We have nothing if we don't have love. It's a little faster now, right? Love is patient and love is kind. It does not envy or boast in pride. Love is never rude or selfish. It's not hot-tempered and it holds no grudges. Here we go. Hey, hey, whoa. We have nothing if we don't have love. Hey, hey, whoa. We have nothing if we don't have love. Love does not delight in evil. Love rejoices with the truth. Love protects, believes, and hopes. Love endures and never fails. Hey, hey, whoa. We have nothing if we don't have love. Hey, hey, whoa. have nothing if we don't have love. Hey, hey, whoa. We have nothing if we don't have love. Hey, hey, whoa. We have nothing if we don't have love. We have nothing if we don't have love. We have nothing if we don't have love. Nice.
And so as we prepare to close our time together, because you've done such a great job singing, we are going to close with an embodied benediction. And as I shared in my reflection, we aspire that our gratitude be a practice that leads us to generosity. Generosity of time, presence, gifts, and resources. So we're going to embody that by doing the you hokey pokey. And so you may do that seated, you may stand up, you may find a space where you can do the hokey pokey and visualize what it means to put your whole body into doing this thing. You put your mind in, you put your mind out, you put your mind in and you shake it all around. You do the hokey pokey and you turn the realm around. That's what it's all about. You put your helping hands in, you put your helping hands out, you put your helping hands in and you shake it all around. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your loving hearts in, you put your loving hearts out, you put your loving hearts in and you shake it all around. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your whole self in, you put your whole self out, you put your whole self in and you shake it all around. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Not just ourselves, but the world. Yes? Okay. And so now, let us close with a blessing. I invite you to look around the room as you sing our closing song, which is a blessing we offer each other. May the long-time sun shine upon you, and all love surround you. May the pure light within you guide your way home. May the long-time sun shine upon you, and all love surround you. May the pure light within you guide your way home. Go in peace, vayan en paz. Thank you, Zaylee. Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. Huh?
Maybe the week after next.
Okay, okay. Awesome. Oh, thank you. Can you help me get unstuck? I don't know what to do with this. It needs
Here we go.
I always want to take this out before I go out and say hi to people.
Let's pick
Oh,
up.
thank you.